eye loop, wrapped eye loop, gallery wrap, whatever you call it, this is how I do a wrap loop. I thread a few beads onto a head pin, and then with my round nose pliers, I place them right above the last bead strung. I bend the wire to a 90-degree angle. I then rotate my pliers to vertical, keeping them tucked into that little L shape that I've just created. I'm going to take the wire, bring it up over the round nose plier, forming part of a loop. I'm going to rotate the pliers to horizontal, keeping them inside of that forming loop. And then I'm going to just continue to bring the wire, finishing it around that one nose so that I've now created a complete loop. I'm going to remove the round nose pliers, and then with my chain nose pliers, I'm going to hold that loop like so. And then I'm going to come in with my chain nose pliers. What I'm showing you here is an example of how to do it with 2 chain nose pliers. But I'm not going to wrap it yet because I want to show you a little trick. I would then take my wire and I would wrap and I would wrap. And you see how my hand is somewhat in my own way? What I'd like to do is, this is where my bent chain nose pliers comes in really handy. It does the same method of holding my wire, but it gets my hand out of my way. Then I'm just going to take the wire and I'm going to wrap. I'm just going to pull very tightly and just keep wrapping 2 to 3 times, whatever length of wire you have left above that last bead. Once it's complete, we'll take our wire cutters and get into that little piece of wire you have left as closely as you can. Get in there, snip that off, getting that flush side in there, and just get in real tight, snip it off. And then again with my bent chain nose pliers, I'm going to get in there and just tuck in that end so it's nice and neat, nothing sharp sticking out. And that's how you do a wrap loop. And then to do a double wrap loop, you want to take a 3.5-inch length of wire, create a wrap loop on one end, thread on your bead, do another wrap loop on the other end, securing that bead in place, like you see here in this example. You can create a double wrap loop using any type of wire, like the niobium, gold-filled, sterling silver, whatever wire you happen to have on hand that fits through your beads. The charm bracelet shows examples of using a head pin and finishing it by attaching the head pin to the charm bracelet with a wrap loop. It also attaches charms to the bracelet using a double wrap loop. It's a great technique to learn and perfect because it makes making jewelry that much easier. Thanks for stopping by. Look forward to seeing you again soon.